And yes, you mentioned your small but vicious dog, though, during this journey. He seemed to be surprisingly well behaved.
Indeed,
Evidently,
he's well.
yes, go on.
He's well trained. He's my partner.
Indeed.
Guild clears vermin wherever it's required. Train a people like this. All that food, all that filth. You got no idea, scribe, how many vermin are crawling around in those wagons. I'm here to keep things in order, doing my part.
I'm sure we'll have a place for you. The sergeant
Uh,
will interject.
there was a senior catcher. Should have been here. I'm not sure where he's got to or if he's made it here yet. If he's making it here at all.
The sergeant looks over at the scribe, who shrugs his shoulder. We have not had other rat catchers arrive here.
Sigmar, damn it. I guess that's more work for me. Don't worry, I'll diligently check every nook and cranny for the little blighters.
Right. Well, the scribe will move on to the next person in line, which happens to be the towering woman.
Well, if when asked her name and occupation, she's gonna reply, "Ma Jigglebottom, getting your hand jobs," and then just stand there staring at the scribe and the sergeant.
Can't see it, but you can definitely feel Boss's glare in the back of your head.
Clara feels nothing. Yes, in a world of people who barely scrape the upper echelons of 5 foot, 5'7", 5'8", there is a truly monumental woman standing there, glowering down at both the scribe and the sergeant. She's not just tall; she is what some would generously call fucking massive. And the thick muscles in her forearms and across her shoulders and back, the tattoos that array her hands and wrists, and you suspect might run most of the way up her arms, speak to the fact that she's most likely a sailor of some sort, as is confirmed by the fact that she then spits at the sergeant's feet and turns around and goes to walk back to the gate, saying, "Tidal wait for no one, I'm out."
Hmm. No, the sergeant, clearly not impressed, will say, well, your company here certainly it would not be appreciated. You have just walked into a military camp of great need, and I don't think you have an option to just walk out. Now, I recommend you will stick around a little longer, lest you want to be thrown into stockade. And you will see several troops hanging around and about. And while, yes, you have very impressive stature, you probably can't take them all in a brawl.
That is
You'll probably
entirely
take
true.
most of them.
That is also very true. And there is a very long moment where the large woman seems to be doing some rough calculations in her head, and in fact she looks down at her hands, and specifically a number of hatch marks that are notched on the back of one hand in dark ink. Then she looks up again, and then she glowers something, spits again, and then just returns back to her place in line.
Right. The scribe will sigh, obviously very frustrated about the situation, and despite your earlier treatment, will politely ask for a name and occupation to be recorded.
Clara Browrick, sailor.
Understood. Thank you kindly. And he will quickly hurry along to the next person. Dominicus.
Just raise his head when sort of addressed. Dominicus Astalin. Apprentice wizard to Master Ortos Glod-Ain. Has he arrived yet?
You mentioning being a wizard certainly gets people excited. Sergeant especially. But realizing that you are merely apprentice kind of deflates that excitement somewhat. No, young Magister. We have not heard of your master yet. We were aware that a wizard had been promised to us to arrive soon, but we did not expect anyone else but the Magister himself.
Well, we got separated on our journey due to matters of import, though I do expect he should still be due here in the coming days.
Has your master deemed you fit to serve in the empires, in Sigmar's holy armies?
Fit and ready, Sergeant.
Good. Though I will wait for your master's arrival before I will report you able to serve to my commander. Until then, I hope you will be ready and available if necessary.
At your beck and call, of course, as is required.
Right.
As for Dominicus' appearance, he is an absolute towering unit of a man standing at a whopping 5'2". Long red hair, tied up in a ponytail, with some of it hanging like loosely around his forehead, and a well-trimmed but at the same time slightly frazzled beard. His robes also look a little frayed and almost burned around the hems, and both of his arms are bound in bandages covering up to around his knuckles.
Indeed. A murmur can be heard from nearby troops. Clearly, the news of the wizard arrived will soon spread. Nonetheless, after the scribe has noted the relevant information, he steps before the next one in line, Faustus.
Faustus Merlet of the Cult of Moor. I have heard that there is not much in the way of proper rites being done out here, so I have come to offer my services in this regard. After all, we all shall die someday, and the proper rites for funerary needs to be presented to ensure a proper passage to more.
The sergeant will grimace a bit, but still nod understandingly. We will have need of you, Reverend. Many of us will not see the end of the week, I'm afraid. At this rate, certainly.
Of course, it is why I present my services as is needed for this place. Especially with some concerning those that have arrived here as well. He is going to look in the direction of Dominicus. Wow, I can't finish the date. Stalin.
Very good. Venus, you also noticed during the journey here, when after you joined with the rest of this lot, Raskau seems to be somewhat fond of Faustus, despite his how do you say
Being really creepy.
yes, let's go with that.
Grim demeanor. Let's say with that.
Grim demeanor,
Sure.
exactly.
That's the polite way to put it.
Grim.
Indeed.
Grim, but not grim dark.
Yeah. I'd press your nose, boy. I'd be careful around them Morites.
Raskau will tilt his head at you.
I can just hear the
But-
whine.
Indeed.
Oh. Good boy.
And is that all, Sergeant?
You don't want me. You don't want me to be going to him. That ain't gonna be your day.
Whether Raskau understands, you don't know, but he wags his tail.
Good boy. Best boy.
Yes. But yes. To Faustus, Sergeant will say yes. That will be all for now. And then him and the scribe will move to the last one in line. Katya.
Katya will have her mask on, like a half mask, and be cleaning under her nails with a dagger, or looking up. Oh. The name is Katya. I don't really have much of a last name. I just thought I'd come help with the war effort.
The scribe looks at you a bit suspiciously and goes to write on his notes. You hear him mutter. You can hear him mutter under his breath, "Vagrant," and as he keeps writing. So I believe, unless you want to add anything else about Katya, I think that's everyone is introduced.
No, Katya doesn't
Lawrence's
look like much.
was just the introductions from a bit of a far before walking in, and Sergeant,